Greetings again. We are moving on to CAD 201-29. In your textbooks, it'll be on page 442, be figure P7-24. It doesn't have a name, it's some type of block. And so I'm going to go through this with you. This is an English drawing, so we'll come up here and click English, standard inch IPT. .IPT stands for inventor part. And then we'll go to create. And we're on our way. The drawing's not that difficult, but we'll give it a shot. I think in this case, I'm going to go ahead and start with the XY plane. I'll start with a rectangular since this part is mostly rectangular in shape. Now the length of it is 4 inches. We'll click this, it's zoomed off, and then the height of it, looking at it, is 3.5. Okay. Now make sure that dimension is proper. It's 4 inches wide. The height is 3.5, and the depth is going to be 2.5. So we'll go like this. We'll finish our sketch, and then we will extrude. It's going to select that shape. We're going to go 2.5, and we'll hit OK. Now, like Michelangelo said, you know, when he was carving out a stone, he said, you know, the sculpture is already in there. You just have to remove away everything that's not needed. And that's the case on this drawing. Now, looking at this, we've added everything. Everything else to this point is subtraction. So I'm going to start a sketch, and I think I will start right here. And I'm going to put that circle in there. And again, I like to do the point. I'll just pop it in there. And looking at it, it's 1 inch from the right side. This will be the right side view. And also, it's 1.5 from the bottom. It's looking awesome. We're pretty close. And then we'll finish that sketch. We just do it one part at a time. We're going to do a hole. It's automatically going to select that. Now, the diameter is 1.5. And it's going all the way through. So we'll say through all and hit OK. Not threaded or anything. That's just the way it is. Next, we'll do a 2D sketch, and we'll go right here. There's a couple ways to do it. Hit the right. And we'll do a rectangle. It'll start from upper left corner to here, somewhere. And then we'll dimension it. Well, how high from the top? Well, it clearly states that it's 1 inch, so we'll go 1. And how far over from the left? Looking at that, it's 0.5. And then we'll finish that sketch. We're going to extrude it. Notice that I automatically selected it. We're going to cut, so it's going to go back the other way. Instead of distance, we're going to go all, because that's what it's doing. And therefore, we've cut a circle out, and we've cut a rectangle out. And now we have another shape that we're going to do. We're going to do a 2D sketch. We'll go right through here. I've got to click that 2D sketch and go there. And then I'll click front, and it'll center it up. Now, let me zoom in on the part. And it's got a V to it, so we're going to draw this with a line. I'll start right here. We'll go here somewhere, over and back. Let me make sure that line connects. Okay, now we're going to dimension. And if you notice, the first dimension is from here to here, and that's 1.5 inches. Okay. It's 2 inches from the right or left because it's 4 inches overall. So we'll go 2. So it's exactly where we want it to be. Now looking at the tops, it looks like they're going to come over a 1/2 inch from each edge. Go 0.5. And then we'll go 0.5 here. Awesome. Our geometry is correct. Our dimensions are correct. Now notice it doesn't touch that surface, but it doesn't need to. Now we're going to do the profile, which is the triangle. It's going in the wrong direction, but it's okay because we want to cut, and we'll hit OK. If we look at our part, it looks just like it does, through there. And notice that it looks really nice. Now, before we finish this one, let's go ahead and let's add another material to it. Pick whatever you like and put on there. I'm looking in, let me check, brass. It's there. It's sometimes maybe you'd have to do that. Cadet blue. Yeah, I'll stick with cadet blue. Don't really like it, but I'll stay with it. Okay, so this is the first part, and we'll save this, and then we'll pick back up when we're going to do the drawing and do the dimensioning.